Survivor, a game that demands a balance of relationships and deception to claim the victory. For 5 seasons, our game has pushed contestants one step further, continuously pitting siblings, significant others, and best friends against each other, forcing them to decide where their true loyalties lie in the bonds that they know the most.
Her crying makes me want to cry.
Behind the scenes, a strong community has emerged through drinking survivors and legacy players pushing our new era's gameplay to another level and making the lines blurrier than ever before. So this season, we had to keep up. A new batch of castaways are preparing to take on our hardest season yet, eagerly trekking across the Midwest for their shot at the ultimate game.
I'm a pretty big super fan. I can probably tell you every winner in order. I've seen every season, a couple seasons of Australia, New Zealand. I think like France had a season. Come here often?
First time out here, yeah, how about you?
You can't play not to lose, you have to play to win. I want to prove it to myself that I can, really commit and really push myself and get there.
My roommate loves Survivor, and I don't know if you watch it, the real show?
I was born in Michigan, but my family is from Tanzania. So I've kind of grown up traveling and living in different places, and I speak 3 languages. Those experiences of meeting and being around different types of people, just kind of expecting the unexpected as you go through life, and I feel like that'll be good, keeping me on my toes.
But little do they know, the game is already afoot. Some enter the game knowing no one, while others might see some familiar faces.
Yellow!
Green team for the win!
There is going to be the big brother aspect of it where I'm going to be looking out for her. And I think that this is going to be something that's going to help us grow.
I've missed him. I love his little goofiness.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. I hope you understand.
He's always better than me.
I do get told I'm better than Allie most of the time.
You always get to win, so it's my turn.
I'm really excited for the game. How are you feeling?
I'm ready to
I just have to mentally prep
Mental
myself
toughness,
for that.
baby.
We're roommates and we are dating 2 boys from the same families. We weren't super close before we started living together. So I think this game is going to be seeing where our relationship building has brought us.
After living together for a whole year, I'll say it, you're like my sister.
But in a game filled with bad blood, no one is safe. They are about to be tested physically, mentally, and emotionally, pushing themselves to their absolute limit. In the end, only one will come out on top and claim the title of sole survivor. Welcome back to the backyard. This is Survivor Grand Rapids, Bad Blood. 3 days, 20 people, 1 survivor.
My sister, Juliana, she won last year, but I'm a little different than her. She played the game very laid back in the beginning, more aggressive towards the end. I'll do it, but a little adding a little twist here and there. I want to win. I want to, uphold the Rizzo name.
Playing this season means a lot to me. Growing up in Dearborn and going to Divine Child, I saw a lot of my friends, a lot of guys I knew go through this and have a blast. You have to dive right into it. You're here, you came to play, and I'm here to do whatever I need to do to get me closer to that final 3.
I think I'm pretty good at doing most things. I think I'm calculated, careful, measured. Make sure everything I do right. I've been watching the game my whole life. I'm either gonna go in trying to win and I'll be pissed if I don't win, or I'm gonna have to just try and have fun. And honestly, I don't know which will be more effective.
All right. Welcome to Survivor Grand Rapids Season 6, Bad Blood. How's everybody doing? If you would have told me 7 years ago that I would be out here for Season 6, I would have thought you were crazy, but evidently I'm the crazy one for doing this 6 times. But I appreciate all you guys taking this risk, taking this adventure with me, Drew, I think you were the one that traveled the furthest to be here. What does it mean for you to be out here playing today?
You know, it's been exciting the past few seasons to watch the show, but to be here and have this experience for myself is really exciting, and I can't wait to see what you throw at us.
I found out about Survivor Dearborn through the host, Dom, covering via podcast Survivor Grand Rapids, and I'm a super fan. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me because I'm overanalyzing everything, but I like to think I know what I'm doing, and I like to think I know how to navigate the game.
Grace, you were on production last season. You've dabbled in the Drinking Survivor, and you are here today to finally play Season 6. It's been a long time coming. What does it mean for you to be out here playing today?
To be out here playing today is just so exciting. I have had so many good experiences with the mini versions of Survivor, and I loved being on crew. So I'm very hyped that it could work out this year and I get to actually be a part of it. I worked on Survivor last season and I played the Drinking Survivor as well. I ended in top 3. I can see why Dom continues to do this year after year, and I'm excited to be a part of the action this time.
Yeah, we got people coming from all across the Midwest again. James, what about you? You traveled across the state to play today. How about you? How does it feel to be here?
It's surreal. Really, I can't believe that it started and we're finally all here and it's game time. The cameras are rolling and Dom's talking.
All right, so let's talk about the elephants in the room. We have 2 returning fresh meters coming back, Hannah and Zoe.
I'm so excited to be here considering that last season I did get injured, which was really unfortunate. So I'm excited to be here healthy and ready to go. Last season I was terrible. Granted, I did hurt my back, but there were other reasons that people were going to vote me out. I'm not normally a shy person, but I held back because I was concerned about stepping on people's toes that I know. This time around, I'm going to be cutthroat, I'm going to be competitive, and people are just going to have to deal with it.
Zoe, what about you?
Feels like just yesterday that we finished Survivor, but also like a whole lifetime has passed. So I'm just excited to have fun again and like go on another adventure.
Last season, I did not have a very good view on how the whole game was being played. Like when I got the clue for the idol, I didn't think that it was going to be a clue. I was focused a lot on myself and I didn't look into what anyone else was doing. This next season, I want to be in control of a lot more things and make it 2 nights.
Tyler, seeing 2 returnees that have had their chance coming back to play, what's going through your mind right now?
It's a little daunting. They have the in-game experience. We're not the fresh meat from season 1, but we're the fresh meat of season 2. Or season 6.
That's kind of what's interesting about Survivor. You guys are all coming into this game for your first time. Some of you might have experience playing other games. Some of you might have experience playing the one-day versions. Hannah and Zoe have experience playing this version of this game. But I can guarantee you this game is going to be something like you've never seen before. I kind of want to explore what the season is called. John, in terms of Survivor, what does the term bad blood translate for you?
Man, that's like those deep-seated grudges, that bad blood that happens, backstabbing each other. I mean, anything could cause some bad blood out here. Get an infection, like a tick, bad blood. But like mainly the betrayal stuff.
Sam, what about you? Bad blood in the term of Survivor. How do you translate it?
Just do what it takes to win. Who cares if you build the bad blood? We're all out here trying to win. I think that's what this season's about.
No one comes to this thinking, oh, I just want to make it to merge, or you know what, I'm just gonna have fun. It's like, yeah, like I do want to have fun, I want to meet people, like all those cliches, but like playing for free, playing for $1 million, like it doesn't matter. What's the point of coming out to something like this if you don't want to try and win it?
So let me provide our definition of bad blood. This game of Survivor just begs you to participate in this bad blood, and it equally rewards both the players that avoid the bad blood, that play that honest and loyal gameplay, as much as it rewards the players that lather themselves in it, that bathe in that bad blood, backstabbing and betraying everybody to get to the end. That is in a typical game of Survivor, but evidently here at Survivor Grand Rapids, we are something more than that. We are a community. This season we raised over $1,300 for this Survivor season, which is awesome. Through everybody's help and support, we were able to raise that money It's going to help us behind the scenes make this experience so much better for you. All of you guys are here because somebody on this side of the camera wanted you to participate in this adventure. Whether it was me, whether it was a cameraman, whether it was a previous player, they want you to be able to experience this. But that makes it a little bit harder to navigate this game. You don't know who knows who. You don't know how deep that connection actually is. Somebody's best friend outside the game could be their mortal enemy in the game. That muddies the water even more, making the bad blood even harder to navigate. And so the question that we're exploring this season is, how are you going to navigate that bad blood? This game is going to test your relationships, both outside of the game and inside of the game. We have our 2 returning players. They know what this game does to you. Hannah was taken out of a challenge. Zoe was taken out at a swap. The game also fights back just as much as you fight in it. So, we're going to give you a little lifeline in this game. Everybody this season is going to have a partner in this game. Who you walked in with is going to be your partner in this game. You are either related to them by blood, by love, or for those of you who have just met your partner today, something deeper. This game, Survivor Dearborn in Grand Rapids, connects us in ways that we don't expect. So whether it's a profession, whether it's you know somebody, a mutual person, or you maybe went to the same high school, you have a connection in this game, and it's now on you how you want to use that and play this game accordingly. Without further ado, let me give you a buff. I'll tell you guys how you know each other, and let's play. First up, Hannah in green, Josh in yellow. You guys, I think you're in a relationship.
We just met today.
Hannah and I started dating freshman year of high school. We were both 14 years old.
Josh and I met at a football game. He literally came up to me 4 times that night and he kept hugging me. He was actually my first kiss, and now I am 24 and we are still together.
She's my rock. She pushes me to not only be my best version of myself, but also she pushes me outside of my comfort zone.
He's so down to earth and caring. I couldn't imagine being with anyone else in my life.
She will push me to be more confident in my own strengths. Deep down, we both know if we pair up together, we can go all the way.
All right, Drew and Eli. You guys might have some experience with live games before. Just hope this game is your redemption.
I played Outlast. I ended up being medevaced, which was not my plan going into it. It was unforeseen circumstances. I ended up just getting nauseous and sick in the heat. It was disappointing looking back on it. It felt like it was kind of out of my hands of like how I was feeling. But this is going to be a redemption season for me. I still feel like I have a lot to prove. So with that said, I'm coming into this game doing whatever it takes to win, and honestly vote anyone out that's not me.
Zoe and Adrian. Zoe, you are returning on yellow, Vengeance. Adrian, you are on Vendetta. We have our roommates, Grace and Brooklyn. Grace, you are on Vendetta. Brooklyn, you are on Vengeance.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Welcome.
The Postma siblings. Allie on Vendetta. Tyler on Vengeance. Good luck. All right, James and Samantha. James is on Vendetta. Samantha, you are on Vengeance. Both of you might share the same career.
Growing up, I always really liked math and science, and I wanted to be paid to problem solve, and engineering was a way to do that. I don't think that most people will be able to outthink me, and I'm pretty good at reading people and predicting moves before they happen, and I don't think there will be too many things that take me by surprise.
McGingo and Aubrey. Somebody mutual might have gotten you here. Maybe our one of our runner-ups from last season, Sydney.
I first learned about Survivor Grand Rapids through Sydney, and watching her play and just her strategy, I feel like I was on my toes 24/7 because I just wanted to know and wanted to figure out what happens and how far she made it, and she made top 3, so I would hope to make her proud and make it that far, hopefully.
Sam and Chase, you guys share the same 616 home. Grand Rapids, you're representing Grand Rapids.
I played Drinking Survivor twice, and when I went into the first one, I was really hesitant, and I started to really love it halfway through. But I think the 3-day version is definitely going to be different, and I expect the differences. I want to try to get someone from Grand Rapids through it, whether it's me or someone else.
John and Luke, you are Divine Child alumni. Where Survivor Dearborn started, You guys are gonna continue that legacy over here. Let's see if that Falcon's grit runs strong.
My partner and I, first time we've ever met. We went to high school together, even though we were never technically there at the same time. But I already love him like a son. I want somebody I can trust, who I don't have to worry about, and that's pretty hard to come by. So I'm hoping Luke really isn't super deep in the strategy of the game. I mean, we're linked with him now, whether you like him or not.
Last but not least, we have Josie and Carrie. Both of you have connections to some previous winners. Carrie, you are in a very loving relationship with season 1 winner, Noah. And Josie, you are the sister of our most recent winner, Juliana. One of you, hopefully, will be able to carry on that legacy. Head to your tribes. All right, so now that we officially have our tribes, you guys know what the theme of the season is, what we're exploring. You guys now know your partners in the game. Let's create some bad blood. I don't know if you guys should be clapping, because right now, both tribes will be voting one person off of their tribe. Without talking to each other, you guys will be voting one person out. Do not reveal your vote. I'll be asking you guys to reveal your vote one at a time, and we'll be counting up the votes.
Spoiler alert, it's not I'm Tyler's.
Without talking to each other.
My biggest takeaway from watching past seasons is that a lot of these people are not going to know what they're doing. And I say that not from a standpoint of I'm better than everyone else, but if it's true, it's true. I may be on a different page strategically than everyone else. You know, I know how Survivor works. I know the general strategy, but that may not be the strategy to use here.
Welcome to the game, Hannah. Welcome back. All right, let's start off with Josie. Who did you have to stir the pot with?
I wrote down Zoe.
Zoe, you have one vote. Samantha.
I also wrote down Zoe.
Okay. Brooklyn.
Samantha.
Samantha, 1. Zoe, 2. Zoe?
Josie.
Josie's got 1. Samantha's got 1. Zoe, you have 2. Zoe, you now have 3. Sam?
Josie.
Josie's got 2. Zoe's got 3. Samantha's got 1. Luke? Magingo's got 1. Eli?
Zoe.
Zoe's got 4. Josh? Sam Jakubowski's got 1. And Tyler? Brooklyn. Which means, Zoe, you are the first person voted out of your tribe. Come take a spot next to me up here.
As soon as Zoe was voted out from the yellow tribe, I felt for her just because I know how much she really wanted to play. Me and Zoe have been dating for 3 years. We're currently doing long distance right now, and that's what I'm really afraid of. We're like not gonna spend time with each other. Things are getting real. Like it's bad blood out here for sure.
All right, let's see what the Vendetta tribe did. Chase. Carrie's got 1. Grace. Drew's got 1. James has got 1. That's 1 for Carrie, Drew, and James. Aubrey. Chase has 1. We're all across the board. Chase now has 2. And Adrian's got 1. Chase, you are leading with 2. Drew.
Allie.
Allie's got 1. John.
Chase.
Chase now has 3. Adrian. Podcast guy. Drew, you have 2. And Hannah's got 1, which means Chase, you are also joining me up here. So, that was kind of rough, wasn't it? It'd be kind of harsh to send them back right away. Obviously, we're not going to do that. We still want you guys to be able to have the experience. But this game, like I have been saying, is going to be like something that we have never done before. Exile Island is in play.
Oh my god.
So, what you guys are going to do, you guys are going to head straight to Exile Island, follow the train tracks down until you see the station with your prompt explaining what Exile Island is all about. Meanwhile, you guys will be participating in a reward challenge. You're voted out first. Zoe, how's that feel?
I'm not totally shocked, but there's kind of sad.
My thought process through that was that Zoe has played before, and this is our chance to also show what we've got on Survivor Grand Rapids.
All right. Well, Chase, what about you?
I didn't expect it, that's for sure. I'm ready to see what Exile Island is.
So you guys are still in the game. You guys better make the most of it. Head out to Exile Island. Good luck. Hope to see you soon. Bye.
Okay, bye, so.
Everyone voted for me to be the first person voted off. But first twist of the game, we get to go to Exile. I'm gonna have to adapt my game a little bit now that I know if it was based on nothing, I would be the first one out.
All right, Adrian, your partner Zoe was just sent to Exile Island. How are you feeling right now?
I miss my girlfriend. I know, I was sad at first. I thought she was going to be voted out for good because I know how excited she was to play. But she's going to be able to get back in and do some bad blood on everyone else that voted for her.
Yeah, they are not out of the game. Let's get to our first reward challenge. You guys want to know what you're playing for? Yeah! All right, a crate filled with some bananas, some trail mix, as well as a fire starting kit. Should we get the season going with our first challenge? For today's challenge, one person from the Vendetta tribe and one person from the Vengeance tribe will start at the bottom of the hill. I will call out a number from 1 to 8. You will then run up to the top of the hill to retrieve a tennis ball with that number from a crate. You will then run down and you will toss that ball until you make it in the crate. First tribe to score 5 points will win reward and start off with a strong foot in this game. You guys want that camaraderie, you want that build, you want that momentum. So let's get this season rolling with our first challenge. I'll give you guys time to strategize. All right, let's get this first challenge going. Josh versus Adrian. All right. So, first victims of our first challenge of the season. Josh and Adrian, you are going for tennis ball number 1. Survivors ready? Go! Josh and Adrian heading out. Both have returning significant others in the game. They're looking. Adrian gets what he thinks is number 1. Josh might have number 1. They're both coming down. Adrian is in the lead. Adrian gets down first. Adrian at the line. Does he have it? Adrian just over. Josh just over. Adrian running for it. Josh running for it. They have to go back. Adrian with another throw. Just misses. Josh bounces it over. Adrian. 1 point for Vendetta. All right, round 2. Vengeance. You have 0 points. Vendetta, you have 1. Playing to 7. Survivors ready? Number 2. Go! It is quite the hike up the hill. Trust me, I run this a lot. Allie has a pretty extensive lead, but as we saw before, that might mean nothing. Allie comes up. 1 shot. Just misses. Brooklyn coming up. Brooklyn with the shot. Just over. Allie just in front. She's right there. Allie taking a tumble. No worries. Brooklyn coming back for her second shot. Allie again just nicks the front. Brooklyn with the point. Brooklyn gets a point for Vengeance. All right. Round number 3. Luke and Drew going out. Survivors ready. Ball number 7. Go. Drew and Luke heading out. Luke coming up first. Drew's not far behind him. This is a long hill. Luke, first one here. Luke just misses. Drew. In. Drew gets a point. 2-1. First try. 2-1. Josie versus Hannah. Josie versus Hannah. Going for ball number 4. Survivors ready? Go! Hannah struggling up the hill. Josie destroying that hill. Josie gets to her ball first. Does she hit the right one? Hannah not far behind her. Josie coming in hot. Josie with her first throw. Hannah not far. Hannah with her first throw. In and out. almost bounces in. Gotta land in the basket. Hannah, in and out. Josie, underhand, in. 2-2. Josie seals the deal. Let's keep it going. Keep this momentum going. We are starting off this season strong. Another tight challenge. All right. We are going for ball number 3. Tyler versus James. Survivors ready. Go. Ball number 3. Everybody heads up the hill. Tyler gets there first. He grabs the ball. Tyler on his way down. You can spot him with the fedora. James with the casual jug, but he's not far behind him. Tyler can barely see with that brim. Tyler with the shot. Tyler just misses. James to the side, way off. Tyler with the shot. Tyler just misses. James comes back for his second go. Tyler beats him to it. James tries a bounce. It doesn't work. Both inner crossover here. Tyler with the shot. James with another bounce. Big bounce, and it works. It pays off. James, 3-2. All right, Magingo coming up versus Aubrey. Our first partner showdown where you guys are going for ball number 6. Survivors ready? Go. Magingo just gets there first. Aubrey takes the second, but it looks like she might have hers. Magingo coming down first. We have our first very even matchup. Magingo with the shot. In! Magingo ties it up. 3-3. Again, coming out strong with these challenges. All right, John from Vengeance, Sam, you guys are going for number 5. It is tied 3-3. Survivors ready? Go! John and Sam heading out for ball number 5. John leading the charge up the hill. John gets up to the hill first. Sam gets his ball. Sam comes down first. John not far behind him. Anything can happen in this game. Sam with the shot. Sam just misses. John just over. Sam with the shot. Sam with the bounce. Sam with the point. 4-3. Vengeance coming back. Good round. All right. So we have Carrie. You have 3 for Vendetta. Samantha, you have 4 for Vengeance. You are playing for reward. Carrie, you are playing to keep Vendetta in the game. You are going for number 8. Survivors ready? Go! Carrie goes all the way up. Samantha's not far behind her. Carrie gets there first, it looks like. Carrie gets her ball. She's coming back. Samantha's just right behind her. Carrie to the line. Samantha right there. Carrie can keep it in. Samantha can win it. She is over. Both girls over. Carrie with the shot. Carrie is in. Keeping Vendetta. It is 4-4. Playing to 5. Next point wins. All right, we are on our final point. Grace versus Eli. Both of you are playing for rewards. We are going for number 8. Survivors ready. Go. Grace and Eli heading up the hill. Eli takes an early lead. Grace not too far behind him. Eli gets there first. Grace gets to hers. They're looking for ball number 8. Both find theirs pretty quickly. Grace is getting to the line just behind Eli. Eli gets here first. Eli with the shot. Eli just misses. Grace tries to bounce it in. Just misses. We are playing for reward. You're going to want this. Grace with the bounce. Eli wins it. 4. Vengeance. Vengeance wins. First reward challenge of the season. All right. Great for
first challenge from the both of you guys. That was insane. That hill is no joke, but you guys beasted that. Vendetta, you guys put up a great fight. Vengeance, who wants it? Who wants to grab the reward? Eli, that's the reward. Yeah, of course. You guys are all set with fire, a little bit of potassium, and starting off this game strong. Vendetta, unfortunately, after that great fight, I have nothing for you but to head back to camp, and let's get this game going. I'll see you guys soon.
All good, all good.
We did well.
Yeah, good.
Good job, everyone. That was intense as hell. Zoe should be lucky that she didn't get to do this hill. Just saying.
We just finished our first reward challenge. We did a running up. Can I restart? I'm like still out of breath.
Yeah.
We just got done with our first reward challenge. Wasn't sure how I would do. I didn't want to let my team down. And I actually ended up in a position where I was the game-winning point. I really just honed in on that and used all the energy that I had. I feel like this is the most energy that I'm going to have all weekend.
You were like, if you didn't think the game had started, it's starting. We're on. It's like, you wouldn't have been successful. Yeah, go, go, go. Yeah! What are we, Vengeance?
Vengeance.
Seeing what we could do in that last challenge really has me feeling good about what we can do in the future. We got some strong people on this team, and I'm pretty excited to see what we can do.
Oh wait, we have paint.
Yeah,
we have paint.
Magengo, do you have good handwriting?
That win was so great for our team because when it comes to making like cohesiveness, I think we're doing really well. I'm so proud of myself for running that and making it in the first try. I didn't think I was gonna, but I did it, and I'm glad that I did something for the team just because I don't know anyone, so they have nothing other than, oh, Magingo, she's nice. So I'm glad that I showed that strength there. Like bad blood, and then like bad blood, like everywhere, and then everyone signs their name. I know there are some returning players on this season. It's almost an easier explanation to pick Zoe because she's played before, so that's just an easy out, you know? I just hope when she comes back, I'll tell her that I know it wasn't like bad blood. The fact that they asked who has good handwriting, and I was like, oh, I guess me. I have handwriting. Is it good? I don't know.
Everyone on the tribe has been so nice. I'm not sure what my current approach is yet. I feel like I still need to get a better gauge of everybody else's skill set to try to figure out like where I should fill in the pieces. I actually lived in over 39 houses and went to a different school every year of school up until high school. I've had to meet a lot of people. I've had to figure out how to fit in different groups. I think that'll probably give me a leg up. I was gonna try to apply for regular Survivor a while ago, but then like work got crazy, and like that was kind of always a dream of mine. So I am really excited to get to do something even as close to that as possible.
Anyone want you want one? Anyone want a challenge?
I can separate. Anyone want?
I'll split with you.
While we're all so close, take a bite of my banana.
No banana. Oh, here we go.
The challenge I'm like super stoked about. I think we're all tougher than $2 steaks. I think we have a vibe of like, let's try and bury them, drag the other team into deep water and just let them drown.
Yeah. Green Tribe immediately voted out my partner, so that's kind of like interesting. I don't know what to think yet. If anything, it just means that they view Chase as like a strong competitor. I'm a little nervous about Tyler. He seems like a wild card. His outfit makes me even more nervous.
The fashion, the fedora, the jacket, which is hot as under here. Like, holy cow.
If he was acting the way he acts, just like a regular person, it'd be one thing.
First thing, I'm taking these bad boys off. We're freeing the legs.
But I've known Tyler since we were in kindergarten. He's peacocking to intimidate.
Cargo pants and cargo shorts are back in style.
It's not gonna work on me, it might work on other people, and I understand what he's trying to do easily.
First time playing Survivor. I'm so happy to be able to be a part of playing this. The last time I played was the Drinking Survivor. I was doing dumb stuff constantly. This time, I'm gonna kind of play a free-flowing game, at least from the start, figure out what I need to do to position myself to be in the best alliance and be in the best spot. I haven't necessarily identified anybody that I could see myself working with yet, but I am not going to stop until a member of Grand Rapids wins Survivor Grand Rapids. But we gotta keep a strong team at the beginning, right? I want someone from Grand Rapids to win. Like, I would personally love to win, but I'm gonna do whatever the hell I can do to get somebody from Grand Rapids to win and bring the title of Survivor Grand Rapids.
I am definitely down to ride with you and say
Okay.
there's a little more game being played than is maybe being let on the surface. Tyler told me his biggest sticking point is he wants someone from Grand Rapids to win Survivor Grand Rapids. I think I believe him in that, and Eli also approached me about kind of maybe working together. So I think my plan is to kind of merge those two.
So
I'm worried about Zoe.
You and I both didn't vote for Zoe, and I don't know what's gonna come down when she comes back. Exile Island, because usually there's a little something, you know?
Yeah, you never
a little something.
Yeah. Going into this, I didn't think playing like that much game. Like I kind of thought I was gonna be kind of just, you know, hanging out, blah, blah, blah. But I'm in it. I'm in the environment. I feel like it's kind of already sweeping me up. As soon as Tyler approached me, I was like, yeah, let's get going.
I don't want to spend too much time down here because I want to get back up to the tribe and.
It's still early. Yeah. It's interesting because it was tough for me watching Hannah go. I found myself instinctively like wanted her to make her ball in the crates. Based on my feelings during that challenge, I'm definitely still rooting for her, and like I want her to make the merge so we can work together.
What's everyone's roses and thorns? We just had our first reward challenge, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little gassed. This is no joke. I'm not really, how you say, a runner. When it's like right in, and then it goes like a mile past. That one feels bad. Running up a hill, first thing after being out in the heat and the humidity, it could take a bit of a toll, but I'm just excited to be here and keep meeting people and keep on moving on.
Are we like back here?
Oh, there's our flag. Oh,
Get after it, John.
Let's go, John. Let's go.
I'm trying to vibe with everyone right now, and let's hope I can hydrate and not die.
Can we drink now?
My body's on your hands, Chuck.
We should grab all our stuff.
Oh, there's paint over there.
Oh, there's paint.
That first challenge was fun. I love this team. Moving forward, I'm really excited to work with them, see what we can do as far as friendships. Strategy can wait for the moment, but friendships are what's important right now.
I'm living luxurious. We're glamping out here.
I'm living La Vida Loca.
We have like comfortable grass. I'll have to sleep on the cold hard porch.
I would rather be on the.
I'm a little weary of a couple people in my tribe. Adrian voting for me at the first vote was interesting. I told my team there's no chance it's going to be an elimination thing. Not great.
Without talking to each other.
Grace was also one of the votes for me, so I think that could be probably the one I'm going to have to put the most work into.
Should we like discuss options for the flag?
Oh no! Oh no!
Eli being my blood partner is very interesting. We've both played live games before. I think it's an interesting pairing. We're the two here other than Zoe and Hannah who have game experience. Last year I played a live game surviving Reelfoot. It was a great experience, but I was first boot, so I have quite a bit of redemption to do. I have some concerns about the 2 votes that I got, but we'll see what happens moving forward. I have pretty good faith in my social abilities. Somebody's gonna get medically evacuated.
Yeah.
We just get conked on the head.
Let's put it on this tree, maybe? Yeah.
When we voted Chase out, the first person that spoke was Drew. I think that's his name. Podcast guy. So I was like, all right, everyone's probably gonna vote for this dude, so let me just vote for him so that I won't be the only oddball. Nope, turns out I was the only oddball voting for Drew.
All right, Vendetta. I mean, I think definitely we should at least discuss what we want to do.
All right. I could see that Drew was kind of like taking lead of our is it alliance or whatever they call it?
Your tribe.
My tribe.
I like
Our little
Hands, that'd be fun. Stick it on
Some
there.
war paint with the leftover.
Yeah! Ooh, I like it.
Okay. You could kind of see that Hannah's like also kind of, right behind Drew. I'm kind of letting them do their thing. It's good in a way where you can see other people are like, oh, like these are the two main targets right here.
Can we get our stuff?
My strategy, I think, going into Survivor, trying to be cool with as many people. Not sure if that's the best way to go about it, but I'm a finesser, so you can't finesse a finesser, so meeting people and talking to people is gonna come fairly easy to me.
Yeah, I watched it all growing up, like with my family.
Yeah.
What about you?
No, I just started off watching the
Okay.
one that last
season. So have you ever seen the real show?
No.
It's crazy how similar this is to it. Like they put this on so well. I am Sydney from last season's little sister. It was kind of funny at first to like see her on our TV, but eventually we got totally used to it and it was awesome watching her. I mean, she obviously killed it. Talking to her about her experiences and stuff, I mean, she loved it. The reason why I decided to come out here is because it's definitely like once in a lifetime experience. I like want to be able to say that I did this and say that I did well and say that I won. So I just think like the fact that it's such a unique experience is what's gonna like make me get through it.
Mid-challenge, I'll be sprint away. If she comes.
Oh!
This is nice.
I like the stretches. I never stretch, it's really bad.
Same.
And I run like every day and I don't my body's in shambles. At the start, Dom had us vote one person out, and I was pretty concerned because like people have a reason to vote me out since I'm a returning player, but they did not. In fact, only one other person voted for me, and then the other tribe voted Zoe out. So I'm honestly feeling really good. I feel like I've established some good relationships already. What stretching really do anyway? John and I get along very well, and Grace and I are already friends, and I know Adrian, and I'm anxious for Chase to come back. Chase and I are good friends, and I'm thinking that would be a really good alliance for me, so maybe it'll be a benefit when he comes back if he lets me in on whatever happened on the island, but we'll have to see.
Our cookie puffs are all of them. Yeah.
My thoughts on Chase going to Exile are actually very positive. I think he's a great guy, and I think he's somebody that I would trust in this game. The majority of the votes for Chase were from some of the other girls who aren't necessarily like Grand Rapids people.
Dude, I thought when she got voted, I was like, dang.
I know.
Zoe was voted out from the Yellow Tribe. I guess I don't really know Survivor too well. I thought she was actually gonna get eliminated and go home, and I felt for her, but thankfully Zoe's not out the game, and Zoe's still in it to win it.
I had no idea. She was like, I don't know.
But it's you and me and Exile. I don't know how long we have to stay there, but
Exile Island, like a Survivor thing. Like,
yeah.
Have you seen it happen?
Yeah, we get our buffs, we get into our teams, and Dom says, first twist of the game, you are voting one person out.
Oh, I wonder how far this is.
I know. So pretty much my whole team voted for me. I don't know. Some of the faces were like, I'm really sorry, but some people like didn't really care. Like I get why they voted me off. Like I'm like a returner. So like I think people were voting off threats, I hope, and they don't think I'm like weak or stupid. I don't know how long I'm gonna be out here. And Exile is far!
Personally, when I did my vote, I saw someone looking at me, so I went for that. So I don't think anything was malicious. I am worried a little bit about not seeing how everyone does in the challenges, but I think not actually being in the challenge, depending on how hard it is, might help. So.
Hopefully I don't twist an ankle, because then I really can't do a challenge. number 1 is walking on the rock. Yikes. If we lose the first immunity challenge, there's still like not that much to base off a vote, so I still could be the easy vote out. Chase's team voted him off, so he's on Exile with me. So me and Chase need to really figure out a plan about how we can really use Exile to our advantage. Okay, welcome to Exile Island. You have been voted out of your tribe for the time being. Immediately, both of your games have been put on pause, but you now hold the most powerful currency in the game. Oh, information. Exile Island holds many secrets, both good and bad, and this trip may be considered good. Inside the urn, you will find 2 scrolls, clues to the hidden immunity idols back at your camp. However, these idols are unique. They cannot be activated unless they are transferred to any player on the other tribe. Oh, shoot.
Me and Zoe came over to Exile Island and we opened up our little canister and we both found clues to where immunity idols are. But there's a catch. The immunity idol can only be given to a player on the other team.
Wait, what team are we on?
I don't remember the names.
Me either. Oh. It's on our thing. I just remembered. We each got clues to the idol on our camp, but the idol that I find can only work if someone uses it on the other team. Same with Chase, so someone on my team has to use his idol. Do you think we're gonna use the idols because we're the first voted out?
That's what I was thinking too.
How are we gonna give it to each other?
Like, it has to be during a challenge.
Yeah, it has to be, because that's the only time we're gonna see each other.
Yeah. So far, me and Zoe have talked about whether we're gonna try to collaborate on who we give those to.
So maybe like at the challenge, we just be like, oh, it was so good to see you back from Exile.
I don't think we're fully decided yet if I'm gonna tell people about the idol, because I have to give it to someone on another team.
I just really don't want them to suspect that I like could possibly have an idol.
We need to have the same story.
Yeah, it will matter. I literally got the first idol clue again, and I don't want to screw it up.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell my team that there was only 1 clue, and he beat me to it, and I got nothing. When I get to my tribe, I just want to like be honest with everyone. I don't want people to think I'm hiding something, even though I'm probably going to try to hide something. I just want to like stay in good graces, stay back a little bit. I really want to prove to myself that I can do it. It's going to be a lot harder this season because I have the pressure of being a returner. I know a lot more about the game of Survivor, and I've been able to look back on what I did wrong. I want to stir the pot and not be afraid to lie a little bit. This Exile thing is a big twist. It can really change the game up.
Yeah, you guys okay?
Good
Feeling
for
okay?
morale. Yeah. And good TV.
Good.
4-4
Hell yeah.
tiebreaker.
Yeah, for real. That is good TV.
So I just met my tribe, pretty strong group. I was pretty surprised when Dom had that, Jeff had that switch of voting people out. But I knew that either it was going to be like an advantage or Exile Island because I've seen Survivor before.
I also worked on the camera crew on season 4 of Survivor Dearborn, and I'm the brother of Mark Bergeron, who was on seasons 3 and 4 of Survivor Dearborn. Being on the camera crew gave me a unique point of view. I was able to watch the relationships build in the background. Watching all that just gave me an urge to want to play the game for myself and take it on my own.
You said vote someone off. I knew we weren't doing it right away. I was like, it's either an advantage or like Exile Island. That changed up a lot of things. It's a lot of different strategies, a lot of different things in play. But I think we have a good, strong tribe, and I can't wait to get to these challenges and start winning.
Like everyone has to pick someone. That's the thing too. Zoe literally was the only name that like I could like think of right then and there, so I just wrote it down. But I like Zoe. Like, I like all of you guys. I'm feeling a little cocky right now, like running up that hill. Like my team says I was really fast, but also I'm nervous. I'm like Juliana's little sister. She won last year, and I can see that. And when we had to like vote somebody off, I voted off Zoe. She voted off me. Let's just focus on winning immunity because I do not want to send you guys. Exactly. Like, I don't have to send anybody home. I want to send like them home. There's an immense amount of pressure on me right now since my sister won last year. She's definitely the reason why I wanted to play so much this year. Watching her compete, it was something I looked forward to every single Wednesday. Something that kind of engaged my family. I'm ready to play as competitive as possible. I told my family if I don't come back with some scrapes, some blood, I didn't do it right. Like always like fast. Like we should definitely like incorporate her. Like I don't like we shouldn't like let's hype her up. I don't want her to feel like cast.
No, yeah.
Just because she went to Exile.
Pick her brain what she saw there.
Yeah, like Zoe might think that like I have something against her, which I don't. I've been trying to like talk up how I want to play my own game. I don't want to play the game that my sister played.
Zoe's back.
Zoe!
Hi guys.
We won.
That was Exile.
We got the.
You guys did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we got bananas. I honestly feel like Zoe going to Exile Island could truly be a benefit, not only for her, but also for this team.
Eli versus Grace. Winner takes all. Eli clutch that.
She is one that had some form of knowledge of the game of Survivor already, so her being able to experience now Exile Island at Survivor Grand Rapids is something that she's going to be able to relate to us and tell us what that's like.
We also had like a little challenge, but I kind of want to tell everyone how to play together. Just because like that, I don't know, that'd be fair. This clue is like really specific, so I think I'll be able to grab it if I go down to the water by myself.
Zoe, our water.
No, that was the one with
Can I go get some and do my confessional? So basically I'm pretending to go for a confessional, but I have a clue to an idol and it's down there by the water. So I'm gonna casually go and see if I can grab it.
You think I feel like draw a Batman single? Like this was.
Oh wait, we could.
Walk down the hill in a garden of rock to turn them over. Holy crap.
Oh, I would have to look at it. And I
Like,
could
you
draw
know,
it.
like vengeance as in like from the Batman. I like you.
Well, where the hell could it? Now I'm really confused.
I like Eli's idea too. We should all write her name on it.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be easy. It was so specific. Garden of rock. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Hopefully everyone thinks I'm doing my confessional down here.
Okay, I tried my best.
It looks good.
Thank you guys. As long as it's identifiable.
Or each of these idols are only good if someone from the other team uses it. This is really pretty. I got the idol. Me and Chase, I like really hope he got it so that we can like switch, because I can't use my idol, he can't use his idol, but we agreed to switch with each other. I know this can be my opportunity to really change my game, but from last season I know that one little mistake can ruin everything, so I need to be smart moving forward. Wow, I can't believe that. Oh my god.
I wanted to get a little tan, but I'll put sunscreen after this channel.
I'm already tan. I don't burn. I just tan.
So nice. I'm so jealous.
Like,
right now, we're not really too bummed about losing just because it was a rewards challenge and we're all just kind of hanging out right now, but I'm not seeing any strong alliances forming. I think we're all somewhat on the same level of how well we know each other.
That bad blood. Starting soon.
That's what they're telling me. Having early vote was interesting. Since our team's votes were so spread out, we're kind of all on the same page versus like the other tribe, all the votes went to Zoe. So I think we're doing okay in that aspect.
I've got
Hey,
I
got this. Welcome back, guys!
Chase is not someone that I will be working with probably. I just have not clicked with him, and I don't know that we would be very good in terms of gameplay style together. So I think him being, you know, that early cut actually is very beneficial for me, but we'll see how he integrates coming back in. Maybe he'll come into the game and be completely different.
Throw the ball in the crate. And that's really all it was.
Yeah.
Hi, Chase.
Like that.
I was a little surprised that Chase got voted out. I think he is such a great guy. Once people get to know him, like they're gonna want to be aligned with him, just because I think he's like a loyal person. But he's more on the quiet side, so I feel like people just don't know him well enough yet.
We had to play a game, so we did like a elimination. Whoever won that got to like something else. So it's probably for an idol.
Did she beat you or? Oh.
It was like a slide puzzle.
Oh, a slide puzzle. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Good practice though.
Chase came back from Exile. He said right away, like, it was like a slide puzzle. Zoe won, I lost. And then I'm guessing she got like a clue or something. No way they just gave away an idol at Exile on day one, but who knows, maybe. I guess it would make sense if, you know, they were kind of voted out first at a big disadvantage, so they get a big idol advantage to offset it.
Did she win or did you win?
Yeah, she won, and she got like a little piece of paper, but I didn't get to read it.
To me or you did?
No,
I'm sorry,
like, it must have been something good because she wouldn't show me.
I'm trying to play a very non-deceptive game, very straightforward and truthful. Who knows if that'll last the whole game, but I think that's going to be my initial gameplay.
We gotta look out for each other though, right? Like, I got your back, you got my back, kind of thing? Okay.
Of course, Hannah.
Give it to him, James.
First challenge.
The reward challenge was very fun. I think it was a good introduction to the game. And I was really impressed by our team, even the people who said that like they might not be as good at it. Everyone impressed me for sure. I think we all tried our hardest and we only lost by 1 obviously, so it was close and I'm happy about that.
Okay, well that's... Oh, I don't know, Chase with your glasses.
Oh yeah! My day today is filled with a lot of emails and meetings and any large life event that you could possibly have. I'm cramming it into my life right now. Within the past year, I got engaged. I'm planning a wedding. We're getting married like a week after Survivor films. We just bought a house, which is a fixer-upper because we're poor.
Here we go. You want this or your hand?
Are we actually on this?
No. I'm really excited just to have a really nice time with no responsibilities, I guess, that I have to take care of. I actually love Adrian. We were looking for something to like poke a hole in our little banner, and him and I had kind of a moment, and I hope that nobody noticed that.
Trying to get along with Grace and James.
Okay, slow. I literally mentioned
I can't
too.
find one.
I know. He just mentioned to me, like, I talked about you in my confessional, and I'm really looking forward to working with you and James.
Blonde girl Grace, only Grace here. I'm not sure why I call her blonde girl, but that's how someone introduced me to her. I'm trying to get along with her. She seems, again, really knowledgeable.
So that, to me, was like a pretty cool indicator. I feel like I want to rip this out. Does anybody have something to, like... There's a couple people who make me nervous. Drew, specifically. He knows a lot about these games. He knows a lot about Survivor.
Really? So there's orgs and LRGs. LRG is live reality games.
Okay.
He does not talk game as much as I thought he would, which means he's not talking game to me.
I've noticed that Adrian and Grace are together a lot, which is like what you're supposed to do, but I'm kind of like, okay, side-eye, noted, got it.
Online reality game, yeah.
I got voted out really early. I was
live reality game. Yeah.
I don't know what it is about Grace. I think she's really socially strong, but like I'm supposed to be the socially strong one, so like you're my competition, like I see you. It's like, does she know I see her yet? We'll find out at some point.
I was voted out first at like 7:30 a.m. on day 3.
Yeah. I am a little bit worried in terms of like everybody's like, oh, podcast guy, oh, Survivor guy, and I'm like, stop, I'm a person. Like I'm a person who's going to win, but I'm just a normal person.
And then they voted me out the next morning. Yeah,
that's rough.
I'm trying to play checkers, not chess, which you would think the opposite, but if I play chess too quickly, they're gonna know what's going on.
And I knew I was getting voted out, so I just like all night, just like do nothing. Yeah.
I'm trying to vibe with everyone right now, and nobody's really talking about idols or advantages yet. I feel like Exile is that red flag of something could be there.
Yeah, we were just discussing how this is the final say.
I don't think there are like definite lines in the sand off of that Exile vote. I'll give my 100% to anything.
Yeah. Of course, yeah.
Challenge me. It's tough because you don't really get a good idea of where people's heads at because it happens so soon. So you can try and draw some inference, but I'm keeping my options open.
Very well-rounded.
Yeah, really well-rounded.
Yeah.
Gooby, you got going? Should I try bones?
Sorry,
All right, Zoe, tell us about the challenge.
Yeah, let's in the graph.
I'm down to sit.
I didn't vote for Zoe, so I know I'm going to be fine there, but obviously others did, so I think It's gonna get a little hairy. She was not someone that I would want off the team, so I'm definitely gonna talk to her and see how she's feeling about how she wants to move forward.
So tips that you have? Exile, we had like a little mini like slide puzzle challenge, but basically me and Chase had to like compete for clue.
Do you have the clue?
No, so okay, let me start from the
Yeah, get the whole spiel.
We like sat around a circle and I told them about what happened at Exile. So we both had like a puzzle and then whoever won it got like a clue. The lie was that me and Chase had to compete for a clue to the idol. So like he went off and like read it, but what he told me is that there's like an idol at the challenge. And I told them he got one and that he told me that it might be at the challenge. But I was like, oh, he could be lying, I don't know.
But did you ask him or did he just willingly tell you that?
Well, I was kind of trying to like pry.
Zoe did give us a little bit of information. I believe most of it. I don't think there would be any reason at this point to craft a full story. Zoe is showing her honesty early. I got a good vibe from her story, but we'll have to fact check as the game goes on.
So just keep an eye out, even me, because like you're...
I just wanted to put all the pieces together. Yeah. I think that everybody right now is really worried because I'm Juliana's little sister and she won season 5 of Survivor. That was really recent. Just you guys have questions about that? Feel free to ask. And I think that they all believe that like I have like inside knowledge and stuff, which is kind of scary. And I'm trying to like prove to them that I don't really know anything about the game, or at least it's not as much as like they do. Besides, you know, just watching last season and season 4. Anybody else have any questions? I feel like me and Zoe could get close just because she put my name down. I want to communicate with her, just kind of get her knowledge, kind of pick her brain a little bit. That would be good to work together because like we put ourselves down. I watched my sister win. I learned all those attributes could like come into play for me, and I could figure out what works best for me and really use my like people skills. You know, be like, oh, you know, you put my name down, I put your name down.
I kind of had a feeling something was gonna come from Exile.
Yeah.
I feel like you would know how to like navigate it. Juliana's sister, Josie, she is like, I really want to work with you. I want to have a low-key thing with you. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. And I mean, I told her I was down for that too. Like, I'm not trying to tell anyone like no straight up because that's, yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
If you hear my name, like, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll let you know.
But no bad blood. Like, if we get out, we get out. Like, honestly,
I know.
That's how I feel. We're gonna try to form like a little secret alliance, kind of make people like think that we hate each other, give like the bad blood aspect of it. But really, I think that we're cool with each other right now. I don't know what she's saying about me, but I'm trying to hold on to just her right now.
So it's challenge. I'm ready for this challenge. We gotta keep up the energy.
The fact that we won, everyone is riding that high, and we're all ready to take on the next challenge.
Anybody gonna dance?
Dance party?
I can dance party. Can you guys hold on? Guys, do that like that thing where you like.
Oh shit!
Oh, get into it! I'm getting positive vibes from everyone. Josie seems very determined, so if it means like being strong and winning stuff, I want her on my team.
So like, okay, it's like go back, kind of like put your ass back.
Please don't hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a hill.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like so bad at it.
But like
The morale is super high. Everyone seems really confident about winning.
That's impressive.
Isn't this the Rasputin we?
Yeah, Yes, Rasputin. Yes.
I am curious about Chase. Apparently he found a clue that could lead him to Immunity Idol. But him having an idol, that could be pretty beneficial for me. Let's see how that plays out.
They're literally rooting.
I
can't do it. I'm not gonna start it.
Can't
start it.
I got the idol, and I really hope Chase got it so that we can like switch. I'm excited for this challenge. My tribe won the last challenge, so I think we're gonna be on like hopefully a good trajectory. We're all just like running on a really good high, and hopefully this momentum continues.
Baby, now we got
Come on in! Alright, Vendetta and Vengeance. During Fresh Meat, we learned that the game evolves, and obviously today We had Exile Island. You guys are in pairs. This game is evolving, but evidently, so are your walking chants. So that was all pretty entertaining for both of you. Chase, Zoe, welcome back. Chase, how is Exile Island for you? Is it all you hoped and dreamed it would be?
It was everything. It was a little hot over there, but it was a good time.
Zoe, what about you? What was it like coming back to the tribe that just voted you out?
I just wanted them to know that there's like no bad blood. Like, I know I was sent there, but like it was fine, and I feel like I got some like information, so yeah.
All right, well, we will get to our first tribal immunity challenge. For today's challenge, 6 people will be tethered together in pairs of 2. Each of you will have to complete a station collecting a set of pegboards that will then be used to complete these bridges behind me. Once all of the pegboards are collected, 2 people on the puzzle have to complete their first bridge. Once you cross the bridge, you will obtain 4 cubes. You will then hand these 4 cubes over to one final person who will then transfer those to the final set of puzzle pieces down at the end of the field. There's a combination lock. That person will have to decode that combination lock to then unlock the final set of pegboards, bring it all the way back. The puzzle people will then have to complete this final puzzle. First tribe to successfully cross both bridges will win immunity for the first time this season. Nobody will be the first person voted out. Losing tribe, unfortunately for one of you, you will have that not so great title. But you guys want to know what you're playing for? Yeah! All right, immunity for this season. This. If your tribe has this, you are safe. You are not going to be going home. I'll give you guys a moment to strategize. Let's get to it. All right, we got our first immunity challenge of the season. This challenge is sponsored by no other than my parents. They paid for the premium sponsor challenge. They wish you all the best of luck. Play hard, play great. They are super happy with all the work that I put in, but also like the fact that you guys put in and support me. It means just as much to them as it does to me. So Mom and Dad, that's your premium sponsor challenge shout out. All right, without further ado, survivors ready? Go! Grace and John headed out. Brooklyn and Zoe on the bounce beam first. If they fall off, they have to lose. John touches the ground. Grace has to start over. Brooklyn working on the first knot. Zoe on the second knot. Grace is off again with John.
Stand up.
Brooklyn and Zoe with their pieces. They get to head back. Grace has hers. John working on his. Sam and Josh put the pieces on the other side of the line. John and Grace, they're good. Go. They cross. Go. Josh and Sam going to the cargo net. Chase and Adrian got some ground to make up. They are spraying across that beam. Sam and Josh going under the cargo net. Adrian and Chase carrying that up. Adrian's glasses go flying. Don't worry, I got him. We don't have vision insurance here. Chase and Adrian running through. Sam and Josh get there first. Josie and McGingo. Allie and Hannah running out. Allie and Hannah have made up some ground. They're going under the cargo net. McGingo and Josie not far behind them. They killed through that. Hannah and Allie through the tires. Hannah's done this before. Everybody going through. They are working on their ties now. Hannah and Allie get theirs. They are running through, hustling. Josie and McGingo stuck over at the knots. Vendetta, you can start working on your first puzzle. Aubrey and Drew, go into it. Vengeance is now starting. You have 6 puzzle pieces. All of Vengeance, take a side. Vendetta, put to the side. I'm just supporting you. Luke and Samantha taking it on. They place their second. Drew places his one. We are tied 3-4. Vendetta finishes it. That's not it. That won't be flush. There you go. They are now tied. 5v5. Very good. They have to give it to Tyler. Samantha takes a tumble. Carrie and Tyler heading out. Tyler and Carrie now down at the obstacles decoding. Combo puzzles have been a notorious stumper for our challengers. There's only so many combinations you can do, and unlike last season, we're hoping that you don't mess it up. All the rest of the tribe can do is wait. Tyler unlocks his. He's heading back with his pack. Tyler's heading back with his pack, leaving Carrie in the dust. Eli can start now working on the puzzle. Carrie is still down there. Eli has to head back. Eli gets his first piece. Carrie is still down there. Eli gets his second. Carrie is still down there. Eli, can he get his third? He does not. Now he does. Carrie is still down there. Eli with his fourth piece. Eli with his fifth piece. This is a blowout. Carrie still working on the decoder. It is not easy. Eli completes it. Vengeance, you can come through, cross the bridge. Carrie coming back with her puzzle. She is not done yet. But it is too late. Vengeance wins tribal immunity of the season, sending vendettas to tribal council as a train approaches. Great first challenge, everybody. I can tell it's going to be a really, really competitive season. Vengeance, you guys came out on top. Who wants it? Eli and Tyler. There you go. Community heads over to the Vengeance tribe. Nobody from them can be voted out. Vendettas, unfortunately, you guys will be seeing me at the first tribal council of the season where one of you will have the title of being the first voted out of this game. Head back to camp, figure out who that's going to be. Vengeance, you're safe for now. Return to camp. I'll see everybody in a bit.
Last time I was on Survivor, my tribe won the first 4 challenges. I think it's almost good though to know like what a tribal council is supposed to look like. Hopefully that comes to my advantage if I don't get out.
Enjoying Survivor Grand Rapids so far? Head on over to SurvivorGrandRapids.com, hit the Fan Favorite Voting tab, click the link, and select your favorite player. You can vote for whoever you want, as many times as you want.
Oh, get to it!
Voting closes the day of the finale. Enjoy the rest of the season.
It's bad blood out here, for sure.
We're good. Easy dubs right here. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna drink out of the immunity chalice.
We kicked butt. The combination of like physical and strategic strengths that our team has is honestly phenomenal.
Kiss that baby. Kiss it.
Kiss. Give it
all of us.
Give it a
Stand
smooch. Give it a smooch.
Look at that beautiful. Oh.
Give it a big.
We were able to pull it all together to get that dub, and I'm so proud of us.
Love ya.
Fill it up with the sweet nectar of victory.
I will.
Sweet
The sweet nectar of victory. I need more water.
I ended up being at the very end of the challenge, so I've had the weight of the team on my shoulders to finish it out, but Tyler was able to pull through and get the code pretty quickly, and we ended up winning.
It is. I tried. I rinsed it.
We're coming off of 2 wins now, which feels good, but it's also scary because we aren't really having a lot of strategic talk.
Well, looks like it's just us drinking from the chalices of victory right now.
How are you guys?
They're lost. They'll have to come.
How are you guys?
The way I almost fell down this fucking hill. I'm good, thank you.
Oh, let me escort you, sir.
I'm great. I'm feeling good.
That was good.
I'm riding the highs of victory.
We don't.
But it feels early, it feels preliminary, but we're all kind of riding on the high of the 2 wins, and I'm very interested to see who goes home first from the Green Tribe. It's kind of what I'm holding out for right now.
You're gonna give it a go?
Yep.
Alright.
That does not.
Sweet.
The taste of the plastic isn't great.
Sweet nectar. Maybe I should
Cool.
waterfall it.
I don't think I'm gonna try that.
We just came back from the first community challenge, which we won. I won't be voted out first, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm gonna make it to episode 2, so pretty pumped.
Hard to hold to drink from, but it's clearly not meant for that.
Beautiful. Green Tribe lost that last challenge, so they will be going to Tribal for the first time. I don't see them as a cohesive unit as we are. They're kind of breaking apart a little bit.
Who wants to drink out of it?
Honestly,
Watch
everyone's back.
cups. No, I'm fine.
Right here.
So we just got back from the challenge, but Chase didn't have his idol. So we were gonna swap them at this thing. I got my idol, but he was like shaking his head no that he doesn't have it. So neither of us can use them until we swap them.
Silver, I think. Yeah.
That tastes like sweet victory.
So if he gets voted out, then I don't have an idol, and I might have to figure out what to do with mine. I might just give it to Adrian. But then I don't know who would get it from the other team to give it to me.
Actually, that water.
Does anybody need to fill water or anything? It's been very close for our first 2 challenges, and this one really felt like it came down to luck.
Tough decision. It's tough. It's hard at first.
What do you guys think about that John guy? Even though I'm giving it my all, I'm worried about my challenge performances. I'm very honest, I'm very loyal, I'm very open. I'm somebody you can rely on in this game, so I'm hoping people are getting a sense of that and can see that in me.
Dude, you killed it, dude. Yeah, you really did.
Like, it was so cool to watch, like you were so zoned in.
Yeah.
A lot of that challenge had to do with luck. We were neck and neck up until the lock, and then it's really just about which one you try first and which combinations you do. I'm bummed. I felt like that was just like about luck, so that's kind of a bummer, but
Yeah.
How did it feel about just being dragged? I feel like you were just being dragged.
I don't know.
We unfortunately didn't win the first one or the second one, and we have to eliminate someone, which is always the hard part.
Anybody have any ideas?
Whoa.
Drew didn't really do much. He was just dragging poor Aubrey, but he brings us all together and is the one that like steps his foot down. But also, I feel like it's just a lot of saying, like a lot of talking. I don't know. I'm just gonna see what my tribe says and who we're gonna vote out.
Like everyone did good.
Yeah.
And it was like kind of basically just about luck.
I realized after like the assigned positions and stuff.
Oh, that was for
wins
sure
or
the
loses
toughest.
game.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
This is so hard.
So that was the make or break position to be in, which is totally not what I wanted to do with my game plan. Yeah, so
We
it
just
sucks.
slayed.
Obviously.
We slayed all day.
I think like I put myself out there. I was the one who like took the hardest position.
We've all been so cohesive and like getting along super well.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to take a step back. I don't want to throw any names out yet, but if, you know, people are throwing my name out, then we'll just have to play it out.
I'm literally like so impressed with our team as far as like challenge performance. Like
We're all so into it. And that's just gonna make this really hard.
we're all like really smart.
It's tough. It would have been nice to be secured that you're not the #1 vote out.
It just comes down to luck. It's luck that screwed us. Yeah.
We haven't done much canoodling pre this challenge, but I don't feel as uncomfortable as I could be. I don't feel safe by any means, but hopefully I can get some locked in bonds and feel better about that pretty shortly.
I don't love that the 6 of them are all talking, but
It's fine. It's forced.
it's fine. Like we have to do it. That challenge was a little rough. A big problem for me is like I feel like I can do every part of every challenge, which is not plausible, but I want to step in and control, so I'm just trying my best to sit back and chill. Does anybody have any thoughts? Thoughts, feelings, concerns?
Obviously, no one's probably heard of me yet, so.
No, yeah.
I don't even like. Are you guys thinking anyone specific? Is anyone?
I want to be strategizing, but if you think I'm throwing out a name this round, you are absolutely incorrect. People see me as like Survivor guy, like super knowledgeable. So I'm just gonna chill this round, let other people throw out names. We can look at challenges, we can look at like predictions. I will say who my preference would be. I just don't have great vibes with Grace yet. I don't dislike her. I just like haven't clicked with her yet. I also feel like Hannah is really well connected and I just don't trust that. And then Chase has been really quiet. Like I don't think Chase has had any personal conversations with people. So I'm interested to see if he's gonna strategize this round or what.
The person I feel like I've talked the least with is Chase. He's not very talkative.
I'm kind of, yeah, he's really quiet and introverted.
And like I get like that's a thing. Like
Yeah,
maybe that's
like,
just
you
how
can't
it
help
is.
that, yeah.
Right. Really torn about this vote because everyone on my team I like. Like there's no one that I'm like weak link, like they're not good on our team. Like honestly, I have no clue right now. Yeah. But right now he's been pretty quiet, so I feel like none of us really know where he's at.
Was someone saying earlier that like he wasn't bad?
Okay.
Oh.
I heard from one of my brother's friends that Chase was like not wanting to be here at all. So that's what I heard, and that's the only reason I wrote his name down to begin with, because that's
Yeah,
why
and we're all like
right.
fighting.
That's why I was like.
The first person to throw out a name was Allie. So that was really fun because I didn't have to throw out a name. Chase is one of the 3 people on this tribe that I would love to see out. But again, I have to lay back, so I could not throw out that name. Once it was thrown out though, I'm adding as much fuel to the fire as I can.
Like I don't know how true it is, but that's what I heard. I don't know.
I think also just like kind of going off of that, like our girls are really strong. I'm not like, oh, let's vote out a guy or whatever, but I'm just like thinking about it too.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. You're right.
People are gonna talk Chase. I don't want to do that.
What are you guys thinking over there? I don't know.
Was there a name said?
We didn't even throw out a name.
Did you give it to a name? I mean,
sort of.
Sort of.
Chase is honestly a pretty honest guy, and I'd like to keep him around a little bit longer because I feel like I could get him on my side.
I heard from one of my brother's friends that he didn't want to do this challenge, like he didn't want to be here.
So if people talk Chase, I don't know what I'm gonna pitch.
That's why I was like, are you really like that into it? Like, cause I don't know.
I'm worried about the Exile. Like, someone's
Oh,
obviously
true.
gonna lie and say they didn't get.
I got asked in my confession.
Chase, he did go to Exile Island, and we don't really know what that entails. Kind of worries me that he might have gotten some type of advantage or idol or clue or something there.
Look in the corners of your guide. Venturing near the crops, seeking a pink gem. Lift it up and dig. Dom, there's 10 million trees.
He told us that they had to do a little puzzle, and if they won it, then they were going to get some type of clue. He says that he didn't win that and that Zoe did, but that's probably what you are going to say even if you did win it. So he could be a dangerous player in the game, especially if this early he already has an idol or something like that. So
Yeah, I don't know how much. She's here, we have to stop talking about her.
I'm a little worried that I'm the easiest target just because I already got voted off, kind of. I got a clue to where one of the community idols is, but I can't use it on myself. I can't use it on my team. I have to use it on the other team. So I missed my opportunity to trade with Zoe already because we didn't look for idols with the team, so it would have been super obvious if I went and looked for it. It says it's by a tree, and there's a lot of trees. So hopefully I'm not out of luck here.
Whoa, sorry.
This keeps happening.
I figured.
Like, where are you at? I was the one who threw Chase's name out there because I was told by like one of my brother's friends that he didn't want to be here. I definitely feel for Chase because I think he knows that his name is going around. Well, I know he knows. So I was like, Chase doesn't even want to be there, blah, 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 blah. Is that true? Like,
no, I want to.
You do want to be here,
Yeah.
okay. I talked to him about it after throwing his name out, and he said that he did want to be here and he was excited about it. So I'm feeling really bad right now. Did you throw any names out? You need to try to like defend yourself, like go around and.
But there's nothing to go off of.
I know, but.
I would just be literally like personally attacking people, and that's not.
Well, yeah, but it's bad blood. I told him to like stir the pot, like put out another name, like try to like do what you can to stay in. I think you should do something. And I don't want to see him go. I hope he doesn't get voted out, but I've heard his name a lot, so I'm worried for him. I'm gonna go talk to them.
It was thrown out there that I didn't want to be here, so he was like, if you don't want to get out, throw someone. I don't want to just throw a name out just for.
But
like,
have they
nothing.
been throwing your name out?
Oh yeah. Tried to defend myself and saying like we did really good in the challenge, but I hadn't been with the team for very long, so I only did one challenge compared to the two.
Even I did want to stir the pot a little.
See, that's what I don't want to do.
Yeah.
I didn't throw any other names out there because I really didn't have a solid backing for any other names, and I really did not want to just throw someone's name out there just for the heck of it.
Chase, you're accepting defeat. Go out swinging.
Have some bad blood.
There's no reason. I mean, I'd be just grasping at straws. I'd be literally attacking people for like nothing. So I want to be here too, but that's not how it shook out.
Alex said that one of Tyler's friends told her that Chase like didn't really want to come.
Everyone has been saying that they want to get Chase out. What am I gonna say? Chase said he really wanted to work with me. If I aligned with him, I think that could really be to my advantage.
Okay, Chase is the only name I've heard. I'm sure there are other names that'll be out.
Right.
But like, if it's not Chase, then who?
Drew, he has a torch tattoo on his leg. Like, he knows Survivor really well, and that is threatening.
I don't know. I thought like coming in, I told Dom, I was like, Dom, I'm gonna like hate these people probably. And I got here and I'm like, no, wait, stop.
I know.
I love everyone.
He is very in tune with the game and how it's played, and I think that could be a bit of a red flag.
Is there anybody who's standing out as like a big gamer?
Drew has a torch tattoo on his leg.
Okay.
He does the I'm just saying he knows the game very well, which could be a threat. But he also flew here, so I'd feel really bad to vote him out first. You know what I mean?
I would really like to work with Hannah. I thought we've been getting along really well. But she seems like very adamant about Chase staying. That makes me nervous that like people are really trying to keep him in the game.
I would love to work with him.
I know.
Do anything. Allie heard rumors, I guess, that Chase didn't really want to play, but he seems like a really cool person to work with, and I think we would get along.
Honestly, if Chase decided, I would go for it.
We all were just happy with Chase, but I wasn't happy with Chase because honestly that's not best for my game, and I pitched to Adrian that maybe we should blindside Drew. I don't think eliminating Chase is best for my game. Or I don't think Adrian got really excited about it, which I loved. Are you tight with James?
I think so.
Hannah and I have been like providing covering.
Like Chase would be good too.
So me and Grace threw Drew's name out. He's like taking charge of things, we feel like, and I feel like eventually he's gonna just like kind of stir the pot and stuff like that.
So we're going to
So like,
I'm down for it, and I could trust Grace, and I think I could get James to trust me. Me and Grace were talking like, I really want to work with Chase.
He's so smart and stuff, yeah.
I think it's too soon to lose him.
I don't know. We're gonna have to see. Maybe try to stir the pot.
But if you think about it, everyone voted him out already, and then he's hearing his name mostly again. It's like discouraging.
I like Adrian. Then Hannah, I think, wants to be a little power alliance too.
What it do, baby boo?
I kind of like I like this squad, and then pulling in like 2 others. Chase is one of the 3 people on this tribe that I mentioned earlier that I would love to see out.
Can
I borrow you?
Yeah. Wait, me or James?
You.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens. It'll be fun. For me, probably not for them. They're all like, oh, I'm so sad. I'm like, yes.
I'm sure there'll be a twist. I mean, it's the first tribal. The first vote out is so tough because it can set the tone of the rest of the game. You can go with tribe dynamics, or if you have somebody you can tell they're a big threat. So I am very nervous.
I think having Chase here would be better for my game. Right now, it's really just based on that connection, like whether you click with somebody or not.
I don't know if Adrian talked to Hannah yet or if he talked to James about it.
So I'm really interested to see where it goes.
Vendetta Tribe, welcome to your first tribal council, the first tribal council of the season. Hannah, I will start off with you, juxtaposing your experience over at Fresh Meat. You came out swinging, won, I believe, the first 4 challenges before you were unceremoniously medevaced from the game. How have you been approaching this first round where you've lost back-to-back challenges?
It's definitely different from the first time around. Obviously, it's not ideal to lose challenges, but I do think like gets us in a certain mindset. We want to win the next one now. We're hungry, and I think we're ready to go.
Carrie, it was hard not to pinpoint where you guys lost.
Yeah, obviously it's not fun to be in that position and to lose, but it seemed like everybody I talked to was really understanding. It seemed like it kind of was luck in a sense. For me, it did unlock, but it was like one of the last ones, so that was just the luck that I had.
That is a big part of this game. Chase, you were the result of a pretty unlucky drawing from the very beginning?
Like I came back and wanted to fight as hard as I could and show the tribe what I could do in the challenge. The fact that it came down to luck was just really unfortunate.
James, with Chase kind of coming back from Exile, is there any curiosity what might have happened out there?
When he came back, he told us what he saw over there, what went down. Zoe got some advantage, I believe. Based on the information that Chase has given and just based on like the talks that I've had with Chase on a personal level, like I don't have any reason to believe that he would lie about it.
Grace, when you're deciding to vote somebody out of this game, a lot of factors kind of come into play. How have you been able to select who you are voting today for Tribal Council?
We all kind of didn't really know where to start, so we kind of had to rip that band-aid off of going to talk about other people, and it sucks. It doesn't feel good.
So are there names out there?
Yes, there's names out there.
There's a name or there's names?
There's I don't know. There's names out there, as far as I know.
I mean, we've all talked now, and I think we all have a similar idea, but there's definitely not a definitive. I think we're all kind of up in the air about it.
Well, Tribal Council is an open forum. You guys still have time to talk.
It's so early in the game that we don't really have reason to vote anyone out yet, but obviously you have to, because at this point it's pretty hard to make a decision. It's kind of random, honestly.
Well, you're saying that it's random. Grace started to say that there's a name, but then said names. Allie kind of says that everybody's on a consensus. John, what am I missing?
Who can never be sure? I mean, I'm sure we've all heard a name. It's just a matter of whether we've all heard the same name. So roll the dice. I don't know what to tell you. Athletes adjust. Whatever happens.
All right, athletes do adjust. And if there's anything that this game has already taught you, you have to move quick, adjust quick, or this game might bite you in the butt. We will see who does get bit in the butt. James, you are up. Head to the back. Let's get this going.
I think I'm gonna make it farther than last time.
If I get voted out, I'm gonna scream, like actually scream. It'll be really funny, but I'll be really pissed off.
Alright, tally the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity item and want to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the Tribal Council area immediately. Read the votes. First vote, Chase. One vote, Chase. James. One vote, Chase. One vote, James. Grace. One vote, Chase. One vote, Grace. One vote, James. Chase. Two votes, Chase. Chase. Three votes, Chase. Chase. The first person voted out of Survivor Grand Rapids, Bad Blood, Chase. That'll do it. Give me your torch. Chase. Tribe has spoken. That way. Thanks for playing. Well, Chase has now officially been voted out twice of your tribe. This game is going to be filled with more twists, more turns, and I hope that you guys are more than ready for what's coming next. It's going to be bloody. Grab your torches, head back to camp. I'll see you soon.
Oh, yes.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode.
Next time on Survivor Grand Rapids, Grace tries to get to the bottom of the stray vote.
Yeah, you guys didn't hear my name at all?
No.
Vengeance tries to keep their winning streak going.
We just can't really imagine ourselves losing right now.
And the castaways get caught up in the next challenge.
I probably could have fought back a little bit harder about my name being thrown out there. I'm really thankful for Dom and for the whole crew putting this on. It was a good experience, and it's fun to play Survivor. I do wish I would have found the idol so me and Zoe could have swapped at that first challenge. That probably would have helped me stay in for a little longer. I did really want to be here, and I'm sad to go, and I hope everyone on the tribe has fun for these last few days.
It's a video.